Hello, I'm Jerry Tave. This is PNG Tonight. Thank you for joining me. I am standing in for your regular host, John Eggins. Coming up, the 2016 Remembrance Day celebrations in Port Moresby. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill optimistic after defeating vote of no confidence against him and his O'Neill-Dion government. And protests march by certain group of people in Lae against a Governor Kelly Naru's move in supporting government in Parliament last Friday. The vote of no confidence against the Prime Minister Peter O'Neill will go down in the country's history. But what's already embedded in history is the event that took place the very next day. It was the 35th Remembrance Day. For Port Moresby, the ceremony was held at the Remembrance Park at Ella Beach. Governor-General Sir Michael Ogier reminded those that gathered of the principles behind their sacrifices and to live in a peaceful society. Bradley Gregory with this report.
The 35th Remembrance Day commemoration got off to a slow start at the Remembrance Park at Ella Beach in Port Moresby. Proceedings got underway as soon as the disciplinary forces gave a touch of class. The theme for this year's event was "Our Sacrifice is a Wish for Lasting Peace." A proud moment for war veterans, they display their medals, a show of service and bravery for the country. The honor is bestowed on the fallen heroes, those whose action shaped the nation. An important time not only for Papua New Guineans who offer their lives as a nation, but to the foreign soldiers who fought on this land, their blood stained in the earth under our feet.
Little did they know that their actions would be in fact be the reason why we all stand here today as a country and a people.
Many war veterans have passed on, their legacy pretty much alive every time the stories of the war is told. But the principles behind their sacrifices men and women have given in the war, the country should never forget.
This is not the kind of society and community our heroes fought for. They fought for a society that is disciplined, well-ordered, where families are protected.
The war isn't a friendly encounter. It's an exchange of force and destruction to a perceived enemy. Whatever the foreigners had in mind, PNG was never part of it. PNG simply took part in a war it never anticipated. One of world history's most prominent figures, Winston Churchill, speaks of war in defense of a nation, whatever the cost.
We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender.
For these people, the military, carriers and those who offered help in any way in the war, we remember. It is accustomed, wreaths are laid in respect of the fallen heroes. The ode read by retired Brigadier General Robert Dademo.
The going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
And Bradley Gregory ending that report. Prime Minister talks about his plan after the vote of no confidence. That's after the break.